Hello and welcome back, guys. This is Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments on Avibat TV. I'm DinXy and we're about to go to Scotland Yard to investigate, to interrogate our main suspect and deduce on the way there, see what we can do. Dark window. Turner's view. Stated that he remained at the window of his flat until the police arrived. However, this is in conflict with Marvel's statement, as the constable did not see anyone at the window. Oh, GG. What about that? Maybe he was... I don't know. Common statement. Different shots to victims. Okay, everybody says that he's been seen over the dead bodies and escaping with the gun. Two victims, different shots. Nah, I can't combine anything, but we discovered, yeah, indeed the policeman said, the constable said that he didn't see anybody there, but the room was dark. But he said he heard the shots, grabbed the lamp. Oh man, somebody's lying. I think the policeman did it.
Mr. Holmes, whatever brings you here so late at night?
I'm
That's
interested
right.
in the case of young Leighton Chapman. He was arrested earlier this evening and accused of a double murder.
I beg your pardon? That case is quite clear to the police. Or are there any new facts that we don't know about?
Who knows, Inspector?
Look, you are free to investigate, of course, Mr. Holmes. Chapman was arrested with a revolver in his possession, which you can find in the evidence room. The suspect himself is in custody.
Did you find anything else on his person?
A few personal belongings. Nothing particular, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, Lestrade.
Oh, Lestrade, clueless as usual.
Mr. Holmes, what is the trouble with that lad?
Isn't he guilty? I don't know, Watson. Shut up, Watson. Okay. Let's go then. Check out what's going on here. This is morgue. Are the bodies here already? Nope. Not yet. Let's walk up and check this evidence room. Here we go. Let's check it out. Nice revolver.
A cheap watch, bought with his own money, no doubt.
If he bought it.
These cigarettes are filled with cheap tobacco. Nothing interesting.
I guess we'll take a look at the gun.
So this is the gun that Leighton was holding when he was caught by the police. It is a Webley revolver, a reliable weapon. It seems as though the shells were not removed from the cylinder.
I see only one fired.
It seems as though the...
Anything else? Are you gonna commit? Nah. Well, how do we open? Oh. 2 shots on this.
2 out of the 6 shells have been fired. There were 2 shots.
Or so they say. Okay. Everything's done here. What is new to investigate? Lootless. 2 victim lootless. Revolver. Well. Double murder. Okay, somebody did it. A revolver. Common statement. The witness testimonies and the crime weapon clearly point to one possible culprit, Leighton Chapman. Compelling evidence, yeah. Lootless, a revolver, different shots. To victim, different shots, a revolver. Well. But now different shots and revolver combined to Turner could hear the contrast between the two fire shots, as in fact 3 shots were made. At first a single shot was fired and then 2 guns fired simultaneously directly afterwards. What? Firing position. Turner could hear the contrast between the 2 fire shots as they were made from different points in Half Moon Street. Then where will be the 3rd shot and who will be firing it? Nah, picking firing position. Unless... what's this gonna lead to? A reenact... a reenactment? Yeah, let's leave it like that then. We will reenact. Just to see... Okay, let's talk to the poor dude that you have in custody. Where is it? Staff room, not here. Oh yeah, in the cell. That's his brother?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Man, he's totally roughed up.
Good evening, Mr. Chapman.
Who are you? I've got nothing to say. It's all a mistake.
Nice
Calm
car.
down, Leighton. I have come here to help you. To find out if you truly are innocent, as your younger brother Wiggins has told me.
My brother? You know him?
Mm-hmm.
Then that means you're...
Sherlock Holmes.
Oh,
Wow.
blimey. All right, Mr. Holmes. I'll tell you everything.
Tell me. Tell me everything. Let's take a look. Kinda hard to miss that scar. Occasional fights. Grew up on the street just by the one scar, you can tell that? A recent beating. Resisted arrest. Hothead. What's this? Fancy scarf? Downton fashion. Cushy job. Office work. Really? And his brother is homeless? I don't buy it. And another prison tattoo. All clear. Let's hear your story.
Good. Tell me your account of what happened.
I left my work and I hurried up to see the fireworks in Whitechapel. I was late, so I decided to cut through Half Moon Street. I saw the first fireworks light up in the sky. I bumped into a constable on a corner before entering Half Moon. Then suddenly, what with all the firework flare, I saw 2 men. They were both lying flat in the middle of the street. I stopped where I was. I thought about turning back to the police, but as I was thinking of that, I saw a 3rd person. He was leaning over the body that was furthest from me. The second I saw him, he raised his head and he stared at me. In a flash, I saw his gun, but he made a dash for it instead and he escaped through Whitechapel Street.
Through Whitechapel Street? Meaning the fucking ladies in on it.
So you might still have had time to return to the constable.
I panicked. I didn't know what to do. Anyway, I approached the bodies just to see if they were still alive.
Bad
that
move,
one had
Junior.
blood pumping out of his stomach. He was dying. It was horrible. The second one was already dead. He had a hole in his head. He was holding a gun in his hand, though. I took it, and then I followed the 3rd man.
Interesting. Pray, continue.
I turned a corner, and I saw the man standing in the middle of the street. He seemed to be in some sort of panic. And then, Mr. Holmes, something strange happened. I told the police and they laughed at what I said, but I swear to you, my words are true. I started running towards him. But then I was blinded by a flash. It was so bright that I hardly saw anything for a good dozen seconds, but I kept running forward. As I arrived in Whitechapel, I heard a woman screaming, and then I was caught by the police. But there wasn't a trace of that man. Of course, then they found a gun and all that blood. I couldn't see the murderer escaping and all that mess. Perhaps I was still half-blinded at that moment.
That has to
A
do with the
thrilling
mirror.
account, my young man.
Tell me about the third man.
Latham, are you able to describe the person whom you saw standing in Half Moon Street?
Well, I wasn't able to see his face at all. It was too dark, and he was too far away. I could see his silhouette.
Oh
And
boy.
what about that?
Nothing so special. He was wearing a jacket. He was quite average in size and his weight.
I see. Was there anything else that struck you at the time?
No.
But perhaps.
But perhaps... It's strange, but I can't remember the sound of his footsteps as he was running away. Perhaps it was because of the fireworks or the surprise of me seeing him.
So what you saying?
Latham,
wasn't
I
wearing
confess
shoes?
I am puzzled. Why should a young lad like you take a gun from the hands of a dead man and set off in pursuit of a probable killer?
I know. I keep wondering that, but at the time it was like a reflex. A criminal ought to be arrested, and he was armed.
You were willing to risk your life. That was a little foolish, unless you wanted revenge.
No,
Revenge?
Mr. Holmes. I was just being brave and stupid.
Westgate prisoners.
I'm sure that you were, but I believe that you may have recognized one of the victims, Brian Vercotti. You knew that gentleman well, did you not?
However could you know that?
Yeah.
You have a typical tattoo of the Westgate Brotherhood upon your hand. I observed exactly the same mark upon Mr. Vercotti. You came
Oh,
to know
boy.
him from your sharing a past prison sentence. Am I correct, Mr. Chapman?
Booyah.
God. You're right, Mr. Holmes.
Tell me everything.
Would you tell me a little about Brian Vercotti?
We were convicted for a robbery.
Oh,
Once in prison, both of us joined one of these fraternities. During that year, we tried to help each other out, you know?
You were quite young then, I believe.
Yes, Mr. Holmes, we were. We'd only stolen a pound of meat.
Wow.
After we were released, and when I saw what my little brother had become, I decided to work towards living an honest life.
And Vercotti?
He had a hard time. His sister had died in a Whitechapel
Oh, boy.
dispensary while he was in prison. He had no family anymore. Our paths split. He fell back into crime.
So you lost him.
Yes. And for around 2 years, I heard no news of him at all.
Yeah, there are no phones.
We shall see you soon, young man.
That's it. Completed. Check the view from his flat. Okay. Let's go there and check that out then. Up. Come on. Pressing the wrong key. Well then, Watson? Where the hell is Watson? Whatever. Do we have something to reenact at home? No. Only one more left. Nice. Closing in. Let's go. Half Moon Street. Here we come. Let's deduce something on the way. Or something new. Okay. Latent statement. 2 victims. Lootless. All the coincidences? What? Common statement. What? Something's happening now. Imaginary man. The person whom Chapman describes in his statement is a figment of his own imagination, created to vindicate himself. What? That doesn't make sense. Simultaneous shot. Double murder. Yeah, I want to reenact this, but it's not letting me. Fine, let's leave it at the firing position. But we'll check for sure. What? The violent crime committed in Half Moon Street could have been a personal motive. Oh boy. Double murder. Already everything stacked around it? Holy shit. We can convict him right away. Man, oh man, I guess that's how the police works. Okay. A statement with nothing. Oh well. Let's see what's going on in the Half Moon Street. Wait. Let's go. What? And suddenly, a warning.
What's up with you, lad? What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for my brother to be released.
Your brother?
What?
The one that you caught, beat up and imprisoned.
Ooh.
Ah. The murderer?
He ain't killed no one, copper.
Watch your mouth, lad, else you'll be joining that worthless brother of yours.
Oh boy. Okay. What? F? We should talk first.
It would be my pleasure.
Shut up.
I'll do anything to...
Nothing. Good. Let's imagine this shit. Select the... That's not the gunman. Okay, let's select this one. 2 shots. That doesn't make sense. One of the victims possibly fired his gun twice. Find out who it might have been. How am I gonna find out? I need to find the bullet. Oh well.
I am unable to see any higher. I need to find something to lift my lamp.
Oh boy, if only there wasn't a pole nearby to take.
This should be useful.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. Okay. Let's see, so possibly... This is the proper wall. Oh my... Isn't that a bullet? No. Wow, excuse me, wow.
This is most definitely a bullet hole. The brick cracks are fresh.
Found it?
Watson, there was a third shot fired in this street.
Reenact completed. Okay, so something's going on here.
It would be my pleasure.
Let's ask that dude to check the view. I'm just gonna ask him, we're just already there. Ah, here we go.
Mr. Turner, you have stated that you remained close by your window after the crime, is that correct?
Oh, yes, Mr. Holmes. I stayed at my window until the policeman arrived to examine the dead bodies.
But he said...
That is very interesting, Mr. Turner. Constable Marrow stated that he did not see anyone at the window when he was running through Half Moon Street.
Well, I think Constable Marrow and me, we might have been distracted by the whistles and shouts coming from Whitechapel. We could have missed each other somehow. You understand what I mean? It was a bit of a stressful moment, to tell you the truth, sir.
Allow me to form my own theories, Mr. Turner. Would you mind showing me the view that you had from your window?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. Please, follow me.
Let's see your home. Yeah, here's no way to make
Mr. Turner appears to live very modestly.
We have a whole room to investigate. Where is the window? What, we can examine the fireplace?
This fire is dying out. It was last tended to over an hour ago.
Okay. Ashes. Burnt paper. And we get the burnt paper. GG.
The papers are almost entirely burned. I am unable to see what's written here.
I guess we need to check it.
These words are illegible. The papers were thrown into the fire just a short while ago.
Huh. Got it. What books do we have on the shelves?
The books on this shelf are in a mess. It looks as though Mr. Turner was trying to find something in a hurry here a short while ago.
His pistol.
The book...
Ah.
A perfect match. So,
Well.
Mr. Turner broke his stick when it became stuck between the cobblestones. He did not mention that he was so near to the victims.
He could have done that earlier. Yup. It's not like the bodies... This was under the bodies.
Mr. Turner was roused from his bed by the sound of gunshots.
So far away from the fire. How fucking big is the fire? This could be fucking cold. Is this the window? No. Anything in here? Ugh. I don't think so. Okay, this looks guilty and guiltier in my eyes. We shall condemn him. Kitchen table.
This kitchen knife is quite sharp.
Oh, it should be. It's a kitchen knife. Only that? Ah. Kitchen table. Sweeping things. Shredded paper.
There are pieces of shredded paper scattered over the table. This kitchen knife was used to cut the paper.
Well, probably to start the fire. Again, he was dying out.
Anything else you would like?
No, let's check the window. We open.
So, that's the view Mr. Turner had when he opened the window. The dead body of Kenneth Butler. Brian Vercotti's contorted corpse. Mr. Turner had a perfect view of the crime scene. He saw the bodies clearly, and Leighton Chapman standing over them.
That was it? Let's reenact. Determine the correct sequence. I see only one. Got up from bed. Strange. Something's going on here. So maybe he stole something. So he starts. Open the window. Approach the body. Cut some paper from what he stole. Place the broken stick back and threw something into the fire. No, I wanted to view and I fucking shit. So he walks up. The window, approach the body. Place the broken stick. No, what? What the hell happened? Only one stayed. Oh my god. Open the window, approach the body. Place the broken stick. Cut papers and threw them into the fire. Watch sequence. So here we go. He hears the shots. Gets the walking stick. I can fast forward. Comes. Sees. Walks. Takes something. Leaves his fucking stick. Gets the knife, cuts it, throws them away.
So Mr. Turner used a book to hide an object that he found on Kenneth Butler's body. The question is, what did he find?
Well, books, footprints.
I can see prints from greasy fingers upon the cover of this book.
Moby Dick.
Let us take a closer look.
It's a perfect way to...
Well now, what a find! A precious jewel, concealed inside a book.
Well done.
A bracelet with a unique ram's head design. A distinctive feature of ancient Grecian artifacts,
Nice.
probably of the Hellenistic era.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? Anything to say in your defense?
Mr. Turner, how would it be possible for a man of advanced years, such as yourself,
No
to
disrespect.
rush from his bed to the window in a matter of seconds, as you have stated?
Well, I'm able to move very quickly, despite my age. And when the situation requires it, Mr. Holmes.
Oh yeah? What about the limp?
I highly doubt that, Mr. Turner. I observe that you suffer a severe limp due to your injured right leg. It would have taken at least 10 seconds for you to approach the window. That means you could have easily missed something or someone in Half Moon Street during that time.
You're right, Mr. Holmes. I could have missed something. But it did seem to me that everything happened so quickly. Time can pull tricks on you.
Tell me
And
the
what
whole
of
truth.
everything else that you told us? Mr. Turner, it is vital that we have your complete and true statement.
Before we
Holmes,
throw you.
I do assure you that the other things I said were most sincere.
What about the antique bracelet we
Mr.
found
Turner,
in Moby
you
Dick?
were not sincere with me. Not then and not now.
But Mr. Holmes,
This, Mr. Turner, does not look like anything that a poor man might possess. It is worth more than the home that you live in.
I can explain.
Oh yeah?
No, merely correct me if I am wrong. You saw Leighton Chapman through the window, but you also noticed a glittering object on the ground, this precious jewel. You walked down and took the bracelet from the body of Kenneth Butler, and when you heard the whistles, you hurried away. That broke your walking stick. It caught fast between the cobbles. Constable Marrow was unable to see you in the window, as you were climbing up the stairs on your way back to your flat. Upon returning home, you hid the precious jewel inside a book.
Mr. Holmes, please don't send me to prison. I didn't do anything bad. I'm just a poor man. When I chanced upon the bracelet, I saw it as an opportunity to make a little money.
A little.
I was desperate. I only took the bracelet, that's all, I swear.
What else was
You
there?
made a mistake by lying to me. But you are not a criminal. I believe that.
Well, he's a war
Although I
veteran.
must return this bracelet to its rightful owner.
Inquire into the bracelet. I guess we need to check it out. Complete.
I wish this...
I think we're done here. Yep. Got everything. And now we can walk here. Good. Well, what's next? What do we have? Ah, we need to check this. Investigate the ancient... How it could have appeared at Half Moon Street. Okay, it's probably a stone. Well done. Well, I guess we'll continue next time as we go towards Baker Street and deduce what we can do. I'm DinXy and this is the Let's Play on TV of Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments. Make sure to rate the video if you like or dislike it, and make sure to follow the channel to keep up with the updates. Okay, thanks for watching, till next time.